Shows such as The Comedy Company brought us the likes of Con the Fruiterer and Kylie Mole. They were a welcome tonic to television viewers looking for something different. The actors have since moved on to other things, but the memories still linger.
My name's Kylie, and Dino is a fat-income, dead-set, idiot, suck-faced, mega, deadhead, brain-dead liar. And those are his good points. Everything he went about me last week is absolute bull. You know, he reckons he's so tough, but guess what? Even I shave more than him, see? And he thinks he's so funny. You know, like today in biology, Sir goes, you know, what sort of bird can't fly? And Dino goes, sir, a roast chicken. As if that's funny, right? And then in English, Miss goes, use the word, unaware in a sentence. And Dino goes, look up there, look down there, I can see you're unaware. So immature, you know. And he is going with my ex-best friend, Natalie. And guess what? She has spread it that I got with at least 5 other guys when I was going with Dino, which is bull. There was at least 9. You know, and today, me and Amanda, like, we were just doing yo-yos. And Amanda goes, you know, can you do walk the dog? And I go, yeah. Hey, Nat, you want to come for a walk? So funny. Amanda just laughed till her hair fell out of place. You know, and Nat goes, what are you staring at? And I go, I don't know, I haven't got a zoo book on me. You know? And then she goes, she's going to hit me. And I go, duh, I'm really scared. You know, and guess what she does? Starts singing. I put a drawing pin on her set. And she goes, ah! You know, and she chucks a real spack attack. And Sir goes, Kylie. And I go, ha, it wasn't me. And Sir goes, who else would want to do such an immature thing like that to Natalie? And guess what? The whole class puts up their hands.
I find that I'm far happier performing in character. I don't particularly want to be me. I'm not even particularly good at being me. So as soon as I'm given a wig and it's someone else to be, I can go with it, and I'm very happy doing that. But the people that I tended to be were based on probably types that I knew at the time. For instance, I don't drive, so I have to take public transport. And being on public transport, around about 3:30 in the afternoon, you come across a lot of kids who go to school. Kylie Mole started happening.
She goes, Kylie, I think it means she's a really spack idiot. And I go, at least I'm glad you agree with me. And she goes, Kylie, you have very bad grammar. And I go, how would you know? You have never even met her. You know? Bang. And she goes, you know, I have a list of complaints here about you punching kids. And I go, bull, that was ages ago, like this morning. You know, and she goes, and writing on your arm. And I go, oh, duh, well, how else am I supposed to pass exams? You know, and she goes, about lying. According to Mr. Matheson, your grandmother has died 6 times this year. And I go, yeah, well, she's had a bad year. You know, and she goes, there's been complaints from parents that you're a bad influence. And I go, which parents? And she goes, yours. Can you believe it? My own parents stopped me in. I am spewing. And she goes, don't you think you are unhealthy influence because other kids copy you, you know? And I go, it's better than copying teachers and psychologists. You know, imagine if kids come to school going, you know, oh, there's something I'd like to share with you. Oh, you know, do you think you're being realistic? You know, that would be unhealthy because they get their heads punched in. You know, and she goes, Kylie, what happened with the student teacher last week? And I go, nothing. Just every time she sat down, we went, and she goes, I suppose you think that's funny. And I go, yeah, we backed up. And she goes, I think you better go back to class. So I go, and I wait outside the door, and I watch, and she gets up. When she sits down, I go, you should have seen her face, unroll. See ya.
Never guess where I am. That's right, the Melbourne Cup. And the man saying, where's your ticket? There it is, no worries at all. In you go, he's saying. And have a wonderful day at the Melbourne Cup, Uncle Arthur. And I was very lucky to get a park right near the track. Wasn't I lucky? Yes, I was. And I parked the car there and I popped out with my bag and everything all ready for a marvellous, beautiful day. Yes, I did. And I went straight down to where the horses are. And I'm wandering around there saying hello to the horses and have a look at the beautiful roses. They smell good, and you know why? A bit of fertiliser, that's right. So I got out my very special bag and what did I do? I put some in there to take it home for my roses, didn't I? Hey, I'm not silly, that's right. And out into the betting yard we go. Hello there, young girlies, I'm saying howdy-doody there, how you going? And I thought I'll go and make a bit of a bet on a horse. I'll set a 2 bob each way on that one there, and I'll have 2 bob on that one there, and I'll be in the money, won't I? Oh, yes, I will. I'll have lots and lots of money if I win. And I'm wandering round, I'm looking for Auntie Dawn, I'm looking round, I can't see her. Where are you, Auntie Dawn? So I hopped up there like that. And there was Auntie Dawn over there. I'm saying, Auntie Dawn, meet me here at 10 to 1, 10 to 1, Auntie Dawn, 10 to 1, Auntie Dawn. Then all those people said, if you're at the Melbourne Cup, Uncle Art, you'll need some money. And I said, no worries at all, I'll put that in there and I'll have a bit of a bet later on, won't I? And I went out there all the way, right through the gate, right out into the middle there in the grass I was. I went, whoa, look out, and here come the horses, they're coming down the track. They're saying, look out, Uncle Arthur, look out, Uncle Arthur, you'll get skipped if you don't watch out. So I was running all the way down the track there, and the crowd saying, come on, Uncle Arthur, they're saying, and I'm going, woo, way across the finishing line there. It was marvellous, wasn't it, eh? And everyone said, you're a winner, Uncle Arthur, you were a winner, and I was, wasn't I, eh?
I mean, I think if you look at the people who actually did our show, people like Mark Mitchell, cheerful, charming Mark Mitchell, the characters that Mark did, Ken's lovely Colin Carpenter character, if you look at all the people involved, they were, Russell, Gilbert, Glenn, ordinary folk, nice, ordinary folk. And I actually think they appealed to ordinary folk. It was an ordinary comedy about ordinary people, ordinary Australians. And I think that was important. I don't think you could have had a group of people who were not ordinary, pretending to be ordinary, in a bid to catch the ratings.
Anyway, gentlemen, look, summer's coming here again, and I got the beautiful lettuce for the salad. Have a look at that. Wait a minute. This one here. Beautiful. Put him in the water. Couple of days. Doesn't matter. No, it's okay. I'll get you another one. Doesn't matter. Because, summer's here, and it's the time for salad. Beautiful. Time for fruits. And Tommy will go to the beach to take it easy. My daughters, Rula, Sula, Tula, Vula, Fula, and a guppy. I teach them all to swim myself. But that's funny. Because when they get down to the beach, they forget everything, And they have to be rescued by the lifesavers. Sometimes 10, 12 times. All except for the guppy. Because, when she's splashing about in the water, waving, waving, waving. You know what they do? They get up and they shift the flags. What can you do? Last year my mother, Aphrodite, she sees one of the lifesavers bending over to give to Sula the mouth-to-mouth restoration, and she loses her ankle, and she hit him with a pole of the totem tennis. Now, I won't tell you where she hit him, but the lifesavers pull the boats up like this, like that. I tell you, he's not going to be doing that for a while. But the trouble with the beach is so many people go to him, it's hard to get a good spot. So you know what we do? We send my mother, Aphrodite, down to get the spot. Down early, in September. And she keep the spot, and it's easy to find him because he's the only one on the whole beach with a black umbrella and black beach towels. Because, Aphrodite, my mother, he's in mourning, because there was a death in the family about 26 years ago. But, it doesn't matter. The trouble with the beach these days is that too many crazy people going on there, the sun burning down, burning. And the brains of the crazy people starts to go flying, And they lose their brains, lose their mind. Because the other day, Marika and me, we were down at the beach, We had the babysitter looking after the little gentleman. We're sitting down at the beach. We're falling asleep in the sun. Sleeping. Next minute I get woken up by people throwing buckets of water over me. And over Marika, my wife. Screaming out, keep them wet, keep them cool. They're digging trenches and they're using oars trying to get us back into the sea. Trying to rob us back into the water. Crazy. People with their minds all burned up by the sun. Anyway, doesn't matter, gentlemen. Happy birthday and good luck to your family.